Oh, what's up? I'm back! Yippee! I didn't want to make this video. I really didn't. But to me, Gorilla Tag's dying. You may think the player base is great. How's it dying? Well, each and every day, the game feels less fun, and I seem to come across a lot more toxic kids. So in today's video, I'm going to be stating every reason why I think Gorilla Tag is becoming less fun and dying kind of quickly. Like, don't get me wrong, the game's not exactly dying, but the content creator thing's kind of dying. There's a lot of reasons for this. I'll go over them. Yeah.
Okay, so first we have the most obvious, toxicity. In fact, this community is known for toxicity. And the first lobby I joined, remember I was saying before, I hear this. Just like every lobby I join, you can't avoid the N-word. It just happens in every lobby.
And that's just terrible. It's such a racist word, and people just go in Gorilla Tag, say it. There are little kids around, so they get influenced to say it. Literally, after I stopped recording, some little kid with tiger fur and a cap said the N-word to me. Just like it's just, there's just no point. And I think that really pushes me away from Gorilla Tag, because I don't want to join a lobby and just hear racial slurs, because that's just terrible. I don't want to hear that. So yeah, toxicity. The name Gorilla Tag also makes people think of toxicity, just because the community is it's a terrible community. Now, updates, I must say, they're very fun, they're very well made, very good updates from Lemming and his team, but to me, I don't like them as much as I used to. There's just something about them, they're just becoming more overcomplicated by time. They just start getting crazy cosmetics. It's just not fun having the craziest cosmetics, the craziest maps. I just like Gorilla Tag where it had fun cosmetics, but they're not the most crazy cosmetics in the game. For example, the fur. I don't see the point. It's a game about gorillas, not a game about tigers and whales. It's just stupid. Ah yes, the biggest topic, content creation. Now, obviously, content creation, get involved, have fun, just do it, and maybe you'll become famous one day. I love that. I think being a content creator is great. I love being a content creator. But it feels like it's becoming more lazy. I'm not one to judge about sounds, because I used to use a lot of sounds, because I was desperate for getting 1,000, because let's just say I was a bit of a clout chaser. I'm not now, but I was. But I swear, over time, it's becoming way worse. Just terrible branching, new players doing terrible branching as their clips, and then using the auto YouTube, not even auto, they make that YouTube text captions, which you could at least make good. When I use sounds, I would put the halo blur at the start to make it a little bit more eye-catching, and good fonts on my auto captions. My second point of content creation, it's becoming so much less fun. It's becoming I do love doing this, but it's becoming a lot less than it used to be. Especially with the fact that so many people make sounds that just blow up. They blow up, and then the new sound comes in after a month. I'm not saying oh, I wish I was one of the people that make the good sounds. I'm just saying most content creators just blow up like hell because they just make a random sound that's not that good. The 2 days into college, or 2 days into G-Tag, whatever you want to call it, was so glazed. It was 2 days into college, and it just blew up, and that just made him famous, because that's just how YouTube is. And that makes it so much more boring, knowing that if you make a good sound, you'll blow up, but if you don't, then you'll just be stuck at a certain sub count. And last but not least, about how it's getting quite hard to think of ideas. Because unless you want to be using sounds, with branching gameplay, then it's easy. But thinking of funny skits, funny memes, finding funny sounds to like record over, having to have a player for me to come and record me, it's getting harder and harder. Because if you think of a long form Gorilla Tag video, like, oh yeah, maybe a minigame challenge, you could probably search up minigame challenge G tag and you'd probably find a video on it, just because it's all been done before. The game is like such a small-ish kind of game that there's like nothing new's being made, so new ideas are so hard to think of. Like any mini game, maybe people don't like, they just keep it to themselves. If they post it out there, then there's another idea, and that's a good long form idea and stuff like that. So ultimately, Gorilla Tag content creating becoming harder, like more up to chance, and more boring. Now, next one is a bit of a hot take, but I think flat screen games can be so much more fun than VR sometimes. Because I think VR games are so repetitive, and then not long form, flat screen games can just be like, there's so much to do. So, I was thinking, maybe instead of doing a load of G-Tag, I still will post G-Tag, I'll post G-Tag fan games, all that, blah, blah, blah. Every now and then, would you guys like to see me like post like a Fortnite clip since the new season's come out? Or a Sea of Thieves gameplay? Or just something like that, a little bit different from VR. Because I think VR in a whole is becoming a lot more boring. Since I've played it for so long, each day it becomes a lot more boring. So if you guys would like to see me like play Fortnite, play COD, play Sea of Thieves, play Minecraft, just let me know and I'll be down to do it. And last thing before I've got to go, I've been thinking, I got this new mouse and keyboard that I'd like to play Fortnite with. Would you guys like me to make like a 7-day from like really bad to like good at the game? Like say like 7 days noob to pro on keyboard and mouse from a controller player. Like something like that. Because I would actually really like to edit that and have some fun with that. So, you know what? I'm going to do that. So the video is going to be spending 7 days on mouse and keyboard and see how good I can get. So yeah, goodbye guys. Subscribe if you think that's a good idea and I'll do it.